Hello, this is Marina Chang with the Kiteboarder Magazine and asnews.net. We're here reporting live from Mauritius today with the founder of F1 Kiteboarding, Rafael Salles. Rafael, why don't you tell us a little bit about why you chose Mauritius as a spot for your 2010 dealer and importer meeting?
Mauritius is a really windy place, usually, especially in July, August. It's winter time, and we have the chance to have a big, nice hotel just in front of the spot. And right from the beach, you can have a lagoon for beginner, a freestyle spot, a nice, big and slow wave, and the famous one-eye wave that is super fast and tubey. So for making the photos and to invite the press and our distributor, everyone is happy. If you want to do speed, freestyle, wave, everyone can do it just in front of the beach.
Well, we're certainly enjoying ourselves, and thank you for inviting us here to join you to preview the 2010 line. Rafael, you were the first company to introduce the Delta design, and for 2010, you're going to the third generation of Delta. Can you tell us a little bit about why you believe so much in the shape and why F1 has chosen to basically release one kite per year?
Yeah, we first got the idea of the Delta 3 years ago. After the first prototype, we were really impressed by all the potential that we could get out of the design. And it's been 3 years we are working on it, and we improve a lot every year, and we still have a lot of things to try for the future. So looks like it's really promising. It was also a success on the market because it's a shape that can be good for school as well as top rider, no matter what discipline, you know, freestyle, wave, speed, long distance. It's really a shape that fits everyone. So that's why we really stick on it, and we only do one model. And we try to concentrate on one model, and we put all our R&D energy into it and try to make it perfect.
How do you feel that the Delta design compares to other designs such as the Bow, the SLE, etc., the other shape kites that are out in the market today?
I think we fit all disciplines, and especially with auto relaunch, it helps a lot for the school. School use it now for 2 years, and they say that they have changed the way they teach because the students, they don't have to learn how to relaunch, and it's much more easy and much more faster. And we also find out that we could do a really good 4 square meter as well as a really good 16 square meter with the Delta design. Maybe the other shape, they're not really able to be performant and efficient in all the different areas we use for our sport.
For 2010, you're introducing the Bandit 3. Can you tell us a little bit about what changed and what didn't from the 2010 to the 2009 models?
The goal at the beginning was to improve the wind range because we believe that for the future of the sport, more wind range we will get, and easier it will be to practice the sport, and cheaper it will be also, so we will have more newcomers. And we decide to keep our low end, that is really good, and try to improve the high end and try to push the kite really in high wind and try to be comfortable in any wind. We also try to change the bar feeling, the bar pressure. Usually the Delta design, when you depower, you still have a lot of pressure on the bar all the way to the end of the depower. Now with the Bandit 3, we achieve to really go back to a normal way of bar pressure. It means that after the half of the depower length, you get no more bar pressure. and we also work a lot on the bar information that you got, the way the kite is going through the kite loops, and the stability. We improve a lot of things, and it's really interesting here to have, during those 2 weeks, maybe 30 people trying the kite with different style, different levels, and we give them the Bandit 3 for a few days, and then after a few days they go back on the Bandidos and they try to figure out the difference. And everyone is really surprised by the improvement we have done.
The Delta design is patent pending right now. Can you tell us a little bit about how that affects other companies that want to use the design and what that means for the industry?
For today, it's really funny for me and for us to watch what is happening around. The first thing we can say is that every time there is Delta coming on the market, we sell more. That means every time we get copies, this is pushing us, apparently. And up to now, I was personally super busy developing the Bandit 3. It was a huge work, so I put the patent thing a little bit on the side, but now I'm coming back on it, and we will try to settle agreement with all the company. My philosophy is not to ask for a lot of money for the patent, but I want to be reasonable on the agreement we do. But I really have the wish that everybody that use the Delta design, they at least make an agreement with us.
So Rafael, let's go a little bit more over the changes from the Bandit 3 to the Bandit 2.
We have, regarding the pure design, everything is new. We have higher aspect ratio. This gives us a better wind window, and the kite is pulling you more forward. You have less pressure on your board. We have a new profile. The C shape is, the kite is in more C shape design, more than the DOS. The strut got a bigger diameter, so it allows us to use the one pump, finally, after so many years. And we have also now a 4 points bridle. We used to have only 3 points. And we make it much shorter than the DOS, so we have less maybe tangling problem. And with all this, we could get standard on the line. It means that now our 4 lines get the same length, and the front V is now 70 meters long. It means that it goes down all the way to the 5th line. So you are able to pass the bars through the front V if you tangle the kite in the waves or things like this.
How much shorter approximately is the bridle from last year to this year? It's pretty substantial.
Yeah, I think we took away 1.50 meters, something like that. Depends the surface, depends the size.
Rafael, there's been a lot of chatter on the forums in the last year with writers wanting to know why the manufacturers will not or are not standardizing things on the control bars, such as the same line colors, such as the same type of push or pull system on the safety. What are your thoughts on standardization on control bars?
We are trying to do it, but we don't really talk all together and sit around the table. We should do it maybe one day, but when you develop a safety release, it's hard to change it, you know. After a few years and it's really working, if somebody tell you you need to change it, then it's really risky. I know we have this Velcro system since 5 years now. It's working, it's safe, it cannot be stuck with sand or little rocks or nothing, so we really like it. And as much as I see on the market, normally people, they buy one brand and they use it all year long, so should be easy for them to know how to release their own stuff. It's true that if you are going from one brand to another brand, then you have to learn a little bit how to quick release. And we try to work on the bar and improve the safety and improve the whole system, especially for beginners as well as unhooked riders. So this year we have introduced metal. So our top part of the chicken loop used to be purely plastic, and now we have it in inox metal. We call it UPS. The UPS is going into the bar, and when you unhook it gets its position. And it's really clean around there for your fingers if you want to go one end. The fifth line is now going through it. Last year it was going aside. And the finger is now rotative, so you put it or you take it away. So we constantly improve all these chicken loop parts. We also managed to lower the clamp clit at maximum, so some people had difficulties to reach the clamp clit. Now we improve it. We change a little bit the backline adjustment and the floats.
Last year you had the straps so that they were adjustable on the sides here. Why did you change that?
With the strap, they were really nice when you get one backline longer than the other one, but it happened less and less. We have a stronger backline this year, and the problem was that with the adjuster we couldn't have the floats really coming as close as possible to the bar, so they could go around like this, and you could get one of the backline shorter suddenly and go sky loop. So now this is stuck down, and the backline are getting a better, they all their position better than before.
What is the advantage of the lifeline coming through the center versus on the sides? Is it just a cleaner design or what?
It's a more clear design for sure, but the lifeline, the fifth line, was getting used by dragging all the time, so by make it going inside, it's much more clean, and it doesn't get smashed by the bar or the top bolt that we used to have.